All right, YouTube, let me take you into my Airbnb because I want to show you how much it cost to furnish the entire home. Now, mind you, we have 2,800 square feet, the two-story home. There's a living room, a den, and then a family room on top of that. So, is there a living room den? Yeah. Well, loft, living room, and then a den. So, let me show you exactly what it costs, just to give you a quick rundown of what it might cost you. Maybe your home is smaller, maybe your home is bigger. I just saw a video on this one, so it just really sparked my interest to go ahead and do this for you guys as well. So if this is something that you're interested in doing, I would love for you to go ahead and follow this video, man. With that being said, let's go ahead and get into it. So we're gonna start out with, every month you're going to want to do some decorations for them if that's the case, for holidays and things like that. So wifey put that on there. But for the Airbnb, you definitely want to get a combo lock just to make it really easy for the individuals to get in. So all they got to do is just type in the code, boom, and you get in. That combo lock, depending on what you want, you can get some for about 120, 140. You can get them even cheaper than that. I wanted to get Schlag or whatever the heck the name is, just because I've heard great things about that. I look at the reviews and that's what made me get that one. So that one, you're looking at like 80 bucks, I think, for that, because I didn't get the bottom lock. All right. So I didn't get the bottom piece to match it. So it really looks ugly. So I will be changing that out. Go room by room. And in this first room, these little accent chairs, this accent table to go with the chairs, those two are actually auction items. So we got that off of the auction. They are brand new. Usually what brand new from the auction means is it just came out of the box. So those two items were actually anywhere between 40 to 60 bucks. This lamp, we already had it. So when we lived here, we had the lamp, left it here. The telescope, left it here. This table, we actually left that there. And there's another table actually right over here, and we left that there as well. So this couch and this couch, I think it was $200 each, matter of fact. So that's 400 bucks. A lot of the decor, believe it or not, the decor is actually given to us. So had a good friend of mine, they were selling their home, had a ton of extra stuff. We went ahead, snagged it all up, furnished our entire Airbnb with them bad boys. So, that's the homie discount. That's what I call that, all right? Sweet little table. That was a free deal. The carpet, auction. All right, this little setup here, we did pay for these items, but I don't even know how much they cost because we bought that whenever we were here already. So those are going to be items that, because we already own the home, we just literally left it in here. This is another item that was donated. A lot of these little knickknacks were items we had, minus that one. Free knickknacks, free knickknacks, free knickknacks. Boom, just all free. These are ours minus that one book. So you can really furnish a lot of these things all on your own. The spices and things, you don't want to have Old Spices. So you can have Old Spice, like a commercial. But we put in the new spices for them. We put in some utensils, as well as a fire extinguisher. Very, very, very important. You want to have that really close to where they're cooking and things like that, where fires really, break out. So we had to buy one of those. A fire extinguisher is like 18 bucks. But as you can see, a lot of these items are items we already had at the home. This Keurig was an item that we got from an auction again. A lot of the towel racks, things like that, items we already had. This is another auction item. The table was something we had already. The table was about 600 bucks, but we had it already. There's a leaf that goes right in the middle. It just slides open and then it pops out. So that's something that we didn't have to come right out of pocket for. Have the ability, like not even joking, to use some of the items. If you've been following me for a while, then you would know I like to get into this investment thing with my mindset, using a couple of other people's ideas. So a lot of people are doing the BRRRR strategy, where you would buy, rehab, and then you're gonna, refinance and rent it out and all this other stuff. I'm not wanting to do that. This didn't seem too right to me. I'm not saying it's not the right thing to do. It just didn't feel good to me, so I didn't do it. So I purchased the home just to have it. Wanted to rent it. I said, all right, I already got most of the loan down. Equity wise, I have about 100 and something thousand, and I just lowered the interest rate actually this month. So lowered it down to like a 2.375, and then now my payments, I'm saving about $300 and something. If I wanted to rent it out, I can rent it out for $2,400, $2,800, but I have it on Airbnb. It's a lot more than that. As you're looking at $105 to $150 a day, depending on what's going on. So there's definitely money there, but you don't want to kill yourself with trying to furnish this bad boy. Use a lot of the items that you already have. That's exactly what I'm trying to show you here. We already had a beautiful washer and dryer in here, so we just left them here. We had a refrigerator, a small one. Not sure anybody's gonna ever use it, but we have it here. And then the mop, all right? That was something we had, taking up space in our house, and wifey doesn't like it, so I put it out here. It works just fine, cleans the floors, does exactly what you need it to do, but wifey doesn't like using it, so I just went and brought it over here. Just so whenever somebody makes a spill over here, they can clean up behind themselves, make it slightly easier. All right, so the couches over here, these couches were donated. The TV was our TV already. We just happened to leave it here. And no, matter of fact, this TV was donated. The sound system, left it here. The stand, the table. We did purchase a few of these small knickknacks. So you're looking at $20, $30 there. The keyboard was already something that we had. That's going to be something that's going to save you slightly. Yes, you do have to purchase it for the new home. This decor was from somebody else, but purchasing the items for the new home is going to be something that is going to be fulfilling. Like, you're literally going to be living in that home, so it's well worth it. But you can see the whole downstairs is really taken care of nice. Let's go ahead and head upstairs. While we head upstairs, I want to tell you the carpet. We had the carpet redone. This is about, I think, $1,600 for the bottom, $400 just for the stairs, and then I think the top upstairs, the second floor, it was around like, I don't know, 1,800 bucks, $2,000 or something like that. So that was something we had to do. We had to do the floor free. The pictures, free. So that helps out, man. If you can get free stuff, that's really, really, really nice. Do it. We already had this little stand here, and we had a couple of the items that are up there, the decor, but we had to get some board games for people. We have our own, but we wanted to go ahead and keep those. The couch was already here. That was a nice little deal for like 200 bucks we got a couple years ago when we first moved in. That's something that was here. All of these were all here because it was ours, and the chair was ours as well. So one thing that did happen though, expense-wise, that's free right there, was I had to replace this fan. So that cost me a little bit. It was, I think, 110. We had to buy bedding. The bedding, we did get some bedding on sale, 20 bucks a bag. But even with that bedding, it's gonna start running you some money. With this one, it's a king size bed. Let me get a light on in here. That's a king size bed, so it costs a little something. Typically, you're gonna get a bag or so. You can go to Ross maybe, get it 30, 40 bucks. These ones for sure, we got it for $20, man. We got 3 different bags, and then that was it. That's all we got. You can always go on the auction as well, buy some of these bags, these bundles, has the sheets and pillowcases on all these other things like that. Save yourself some money. They're all brand new. They're all gonna do the same darn thing. Just make sure you have them though. You don't wanna have, a bed with no sheets on it. All right. So with the bedding, we probably spent, like, not even joking, because I did have to run to Walmart one time, maybe about $300 to $400 on bedding, because we have 4 bedrooms here. The nightstand was already ours. We did buy the lamp. It's about 20 bucks. Some of this decor over here. We bought some of that decor, and this table. The table was, I believe, $60, but it's a really cute end table. And this bed for the kids was already there. The TV, this whole stand. So this whole nightstand, along with this one over here that's sitting in that mirror, this mirror, and then I had a bed, but the bed is broken. And then you'll see the Chase, I think that's called the Chase big one, is in another room. But all of that was like 400 bucks, literally probably about 10 years ago. This was free. You gotta get the homie discount anytime you can, man. This over here, we did pay for these items. So these items probably ran us about 110, 115. And then you have these beds that were off of the auction. All right. The nightstands we had here already, minus that small one. This one we already had. And all we had to do was just put bedding up. And then the decor, that was something we had. We just put it up there, as well as this one. That was a free 99. All right, let's check out this one. So the chair in the corner, we already had that chair, so we didn't have to buy a new one. This bed though, we just got a headboard, and then I put it to a frame, okay? That, again, the auction, probably ran us maybe 30 bucks, 40 bucks, if that. This end table, along with the lamp, that's maybe about another 30 to 40 bucks. And then here's the other piece of that furniture that was in the master. So you just spread it out, make sure it's comfortable for everybody. Free decor, this one. This was already in our room. This was purchased, this was purchased. Those 2 items, literally probably about 25 bucks. And the last room, there's 2 beds in here. We did have to purchase these 2 beds because my son took his bed and put it in the house that we're in now. It was a nicer one than what's here. But the mattress, actually there was a mattress in the other room, and then all of the rooms we had to replace all of the mattresses. But the mattresses really didn't cost us much at all. All together, all in on this home, even with the free decor. All right, for real, all in on this home, I want to say we're probably about like $2,000, $1,500 to $2,000 in. It didn't really cost us a whole lot, to furnish the home, because a lot of the items were items we just took straight out of our, home that when we lived here. So getting all tongue-tied. So when we lived here, we had this stuff already here. We didn't have to do much to furnish it. All we had to do is just worry about the next house. And if you do it in that manner, you could save tons of money. The video that I watched, I think it was the Pineda show. Dude is out in Vegas, man, super awesome dude. I love watching him. I will continue to watch him, but he spent like 10 grand. I didn't have 10 grand to spend unless it was on a credit. He does do things on credit. I just can't do that. So, as I keep hitting the microphone. So because I don't want to do it on credit, I use the items that I had. Make sure the items are nice. You want to have people go on vacation and come into a nice, beautiful home. You don't want to have them come into a home that's got your old, nasty, disgusting furniture if it's not worth really vacationing and enjoying that. So hopefully this helps you out a little bit when it comes to trying to figure out how to start your Airbnb. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to go in here, and now all I gotta do is just hit lock. Boom. You don't have to be rich. You don't have to sit here and get all this crazy furniture. You know, ask around, pick up some free furniture, furnish the house, start making money. Don't worry about trying to beautify everything. As you can see, we got egged when we lived here, and we had to just live with it. Try to pressure wash the home. That didn't look too good. And we got screening, well, not screening, but screens put on the home as well. So the screens put on the home did cost a hefty penny. That was about $2,000. So now we're about 4,000 into, you know, the whole fixing of the home. But this is as of April. We started renting it out. Somebody else was paying our rent. Then November, we started the Airbnb. Even more people paying the rent, but now they're paying a little bit extra. And, you know, flowing into the next year, we're just making more and more upgrades and different things like that. There's other things we got to do to the home. You can see I got to paint it. I got to do some of the fascia. We got to maybe do some repairs inside. So it will cost a little bit, but do this stuff slowly so that it's not overwhelming you. Hopefully you guys love this video. Hit the like button. Share it with anybody who's looking to do Airbnb or do a rental. This is an easy way. This is the way I did it. Maybe it works for you. Maybe it doesn't. If you have a better idea, man, definitely drop it down below. Put Shamrock in the bottom just so I know you guys are here, man. All right, I love you guys.